Hey everybody, we're back with more Path of Exile. Uh, let's see what we were doing last episode. Last episode we were trying to increase this bonus objectives to a higher level. We started at 22, so we got 4 done, which is pretty good. It's not bad. We still have to do quite a few we have to do, actually. I think the idea is you want to complete all this before you start punching in these watchstones. I think maybe this episode, I know we have wharf maps. Actually, let's do the wharf map bonus. We have to have wharf, don't we? Yeah, there's a wharf map. Grab this one. We'll juice it up. That's probably the bonus we were missing. Monsters have 45% increased area of effect. 2 additional projectiles. Monsters gain frenzy charge on hit. All monster damage from hit always ignites. And is that the bonus? Probably, right? Strand or wharf? Yeah, kill bosses of magic or higher on this version of the map. So last episode we struggled to get some real XP. We got a couple bars, but it wasn't great. And we're doing Syndicate this episode. I think I said last episode I was going to try to cut some of the fluff out of here, and I think we will try to edit that out. Just so we can extend the length of the episodes. We'll see how it goes. I'll give it a go, though. So this episode should be somewhat trimmed a little bit. And hopefully that's good. It won't be a shorter than usual episode, hopefully. I don't know how you really try to work out the timing on that, but we'll see. We will try to make some edits, though. Spirit offering? Okay, let's go. My life will leave no trace. Alright, we're staying on the outside. We gotta live. We gotta level up. We gotta eat the lettuce, guys. Gotta eat the lettuce.
This time, it'll be you begging for your life.
Yep. I don't think we popped that yet. In fact, we definitely don't. Syndicate's over here. I think... No, come on. I think she killed us. I don't know. If there was a death log, I would know. She got the last blow in, at least. Oh, the XP, guys. It's so brutal. I just want to level up. I would love nothing more than to level up here. Maybe we have to be a little bit more passive. I don't know. We're playing more like the rare maps and stuff. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, we're dropping out. Fossils. Oh, we probably should have pushed that for fossils. That's alright. I mean, it is what it is. Playing real slow. This episode and the last episode. This recording session. So it's kind of funny to say, well, we need to slow down a little bit. And we do. I don't know. I don't know. There has to be some kind of consolidation. Something better. We have to play better or something. Something has to change. I don't know. We're never going to get there. I don't think you technically have to get to level 100 to... Did she get away? She might have got away. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think you technically have to get to level 100. I mean... I think the map level actually starts significantly below that. But... I think it stops at like the 86 level range. And you have bosses and stuff. I don't know. Don't know. We'll find out more, hopefully. If we could ever get there. Right? I was gonna say, why are we run... Down to 1 bar. You know, I can just edit that out. So it looks like I didn't die there. The XP bar will just drop. I'm not gonna do stuff like that. We have to keep moving. We can't stop to pick stuff up like that. In fact, the more I think about it, how many times we've died from stopping to pick stuff up. It usually doesn't happen when there's no delirium going on, but I mean that's what that was right there, an explosion. Got to pick something up and got exploded. I don't know. Don't know. For a... What were we picking up there? I don't even know. Well, the plus side is... We gotta look at the plus side. We're going to... we're gonna be getting the bonus at least. What we wanted. Just don't think we're kitted out yet to do the... Which is funny, because we're almost at the gear. That scared me a little bit. Not even gonna lie.
The sight of you makes my blood boil. I shall make yours, perhaps. I was
Armory
the
map.
fool.
How about that?
Today, let me act as your spy. Let me be the beacon that burns bright.
Corel and Torin become trusted. Corel and Torin become trusted. Or Tora. Where's Tora at?
Interesting silhouette.
Underneath? I can't see. I think we bargain. Who's Tora? I don't know, something happened there. That's fine. I think we try to keep the... Well, we're going to have to interrogate, though, because we need intelligence, so...
See what the light reveals.
Demon Dagger. I don't think we're quite doing this optimally. I kind of get it, but I think there's something I'm missing. Alternatively, we could be doing it just fine, too. I don't know. We're on the DC realm. I was on the Texas realm the other day. I don't know... I didn't ask to be on the Texas realm. Just kind of put me there. You gotta be very careful with this guy. Brass MaW. Haven't picked up any belts in a while. Nah, we're cluttered. So yeah, like right here, I would cut this out, and I might. That's the plan.
Glad you made it back.
In theory, you guys shouldn't be seeing any of this because we cut it out. But if you are seeing this, it's because I've goofed up. Do what I said I was going to do. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully you guys aren't hearing this right now. Let's identify this.
Cool winds.
Fresh, cool wind.
Warm nights.
Rank 2, okay. That's definitely no. We can identify that. We're gonna keep collecting the baubles. Do that. Fossils? Delving? Essences. Cards. Quality currency. Turn that in.
Hello.
Left that in there. And Veil. Keeps going. You can do multiple unveils. I didn't know that. Interesting.
Be careful. Hello.
Whetstones, that's garbage. Currency. We still have stuff we have to pick up. This is where it gets funny. Like, do I... You know, I'm coming back in here to pick this up. Do I put that in here? Maybe I do. We'd have to run this, though, so I guess it kind of works out. So we'll obviously not edit this part out. Yeah, I probably shouldn't talk about it and just approach it like an editor. Yeah. Like if I was hired to edit someone's videos, you know, what's appropriate to cut out, what's not? I don't know. Tough job as an editor. Ugh. But ultimately, I think that's what we really want to be doing, especially because we're kind of up against the wall here with the time a little bit. I don't think the new league's coming real soon. I think it's coming. If we don't actively think about it, though, it'll come and we won't be ready. We won't be finished, rather. This is back out to the wharf. Okay, I guess. Sure. If you have anything good,
How are your maps?
pretty good.
Good luck with your maps.
Say maybe we keep this part in where we're figuring out the next map. I think we will. I think I'm just going to do it from an editor's standpoint. And say, well, this area doesn't need to be here. That's going to take a lot more time, though, to figure out. So whether we actually do that or not, it's to be seen. Future me will know. What did we just run? We ran the wharf and got that finished. There's so many we have to do before we can move on to using these. Kind of nuts, actually. Kill boss of magic or higher version of this map. This is. Let's see. We could try to get the Waka. Is this a? No, that's just a quote there. Wakariru Tua. I shouldn't even have tried to butcher that there. What's probably the best way to get there? It's got to be through the Strand map, right? Do we have Strand? Is the question. Strand. Peninsula Strand map. We got 5. We got like no XP now, though. We have to stop dying. I mean, there's a lot of affixes on there we have to deal with, but I mean, we should be able to handle it, though. That's the thing. This is mapping in this game. So, well, I say that. I mean, I actually still have yet to see anyone else play the game. Like, I mean, I've seen videos and stuff and watched people play and learn stuff, but I haven't like actually watched somebody play the game. So maybe this is not how you're supposed to be doing mapping. Like dying, like I mean, come on. Whoa, what? We can't catch a break here. I don't know what to do. We definitely need resistances. I mean, like our resistances are so bad. I think lightning is what hit us there. But the build doesn't call for resistances. We're dead. Yeah, we're dead again. Yeah, I don't know how we avoid dying there. I popped our 5 flask. Our resistances. Yeah, 35 resistances. Let's get our stuff up. We don't have the defensive capabilities to survive some of this stuff, and we probably need to force our way into the chess piece and just say, well, our build's going to be kind of funny for a little bit. I could start dodging stuff instead of worrying about the cyclone. Could try that. Oh! It's too much, man. That's impossible. It's impossible. We're never gonna level up. Do we need this map? Oh, we were looking for maps. That's why we were here. You know, you don't actually have to be here, but 2 chromatic orbs. Like, what's the strategy here? I mean, it looks like they will kill him. We don't have to get even involved in any of that. So maybe we are just playing it super bad by getting too far up in there. I don't think we want to pick that up. We're still trying to learn how to play good. What I'm trying to say. We don't necessarily know. And maybe the caveat to the build is you have to kind of substitute some of that out for resist. I don't know. It's definitely the lack of resistances that are killing us. And our effective life is pretty bad too. It's low. Maybe once we get the, I don't know. It's potentially possible that we don't have the gear too to run the rare maps. That's a possibility. I'm so quick to say that we're just bad, but it feels right? It feels, yeah. We're bad, that makes sense. The problem is when we're not like spam cycloning, our zombies are dying. Which means it's really going to slow us down on the Delirium if we have to like let our zombies get ate up and then... But honestly, it's better than dying. Going slow. Maybe we can go ham once we get a little bit more, get those last 2 items to get our effective life up a little bit better. I have a feeling the resistances are still going to be a problem. We'll have to... I don't know. I think we do pick up some from the neck and the rings that we're not necessarily fully taking advantage of right now. Heavy Schvelts. 35 strength. Was this the dex belt? 24% increased global physical damage. You take 30% reduced extra damage from critical strikes. Nearby enemies are intimidated. You know, looking at that, I'm like, meh. I don't think that's really the answer. Laboratory map. Oh, I got all this loot. So many cards for loot that we can trade in later. It's kind of an interesting way to do a drop, isn't it? Like, I mean, the cards are worth less than anything else, but for whatever reason, when you get cards, it's kind of fun. I think there's some really cool stuff you can get from the cards, but it's on average, it's just getting cards. It's good. It's not really great, but it feels good. I don't know what that is. So I guess that's it for here. Quick work of that, I guess.
Learn anything new?
I learned, yeah, we're struggling here. That's what I learned.
Good luck with your maps, Exile.
Cards. Cards though. Include a set, jewelry. So I think we'll turn both these in. Didn't need boots. We're gonna need belts. We're gonna need helms. I mean, they kind of need everything. Maps. Definitely new. Pop these in. Great. I mean, yeah, okay. Oh, is it 79? All right.
See.
What was our belt? 52. I mean, it doesn't look good though. Looks quite bad.
Learn anything new? Stay inquisitive, Exile.
We didn't get the map that we were looking for, which was... We were looking for this one here. Why is this lit up here? Shouldn't be lit up, I don't think. Region occupied by Baron the Crusader. Completing one more map of this correct tier in this region. Unwatched socket. Oh, what region is that? Oh, Tyrann's End. Oh, which is this area here. They're saying if I do another map with one more... That's why this is lit up then. What do they call them? Crusader's going to show up there. Sulfur vents for ramparts? We have ramparts though, I thought. Hey, ramparts. Ramparts. The tier 2 map? It must be. Don't have that. Do we have sulfur vents? Okay. Take Einhard out, I guess. Einhard. Still get next. I know we're getting XP, but I mean, how fast is it going? It's still a long way to go. Level 20 is ridiculous. The XP, you need to max that up. Alright, we gotta focus on not dying here. That's the key. Don't die. It's not efficient to die. I don't know if you guys knew that. Don't necessarily have to play it like we're playing hardcore, but I think we look for chest. I think that's how this works. There's a chest there. There's something there. We got wrecked last time we opened one of these, so let's be real careful here.
Do not worry,
Yeah, it was pretty well managed there. Of course, this is just a magic map, right?
you are greater than a god, untouchable.
It'd be real cool if that was the last trial we needed to make our last ascension. That might help a lot too. I wasn't even thinking about that. That hurt pretty bad. Okay. Probably be using our withering step here a little bit more too. I think. It's in the build. I think that's the problem. We've gotten into this like lazy thing about just cycloning. I can't believe that killed us there. Actually blown away that we died to that. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I don't think we're pushing it any harder than we were, I don't know, say 3 episodes ago. Just let it fall out. To be honest, now's really the time when we want to push, though, because we don't have any XP, so it just doesn't matter if we die. Like, we went from being able to, I feel like, full clear all these to... It could have been because we were running white maps. But I feel like we were able to do them with the blue ones, too, the magic ones. So I don't know. Lingering pain. Done that one. Okay, game. You've got me. I'm listening. It's saying to me, slow down. To be honest with you, the way we're playing right now is not the way I would play Diablo. Like running through all that quickly. I feel like even if we had taken that slowly, though, we probably still would have died. And I don't think it's the build's fault. I'm not blaming the build for sure. I think we're in a weird transition phase where just not quite working for us with what we got and what we're trying to get to. That's my feels, right? The reality is, who knows? I don't have the experience in the game to be able to justify what that is yet. And you know, some of you may be saying, "Well, you've been playing for a while now," and I have, but I don't play every day. And yeah, I don't know. There's definitely games that I've played significantly longer where this stuff is more obvious to me. Gem Cutter. Deathmark Mana Leech. Not great in any of that. Grab the Chromatic Orb, I guess. And again, we didn't find the map we were looking. Kind of a bummer here. Sulfur vents. I think we got two. We got one more actually. A villa map. Divine Life Flat. You'd want. Oh, you know what's strange? We didn't see Syndicate in here, which we definitely put in. We didn't put it in. I don't know.
Glad you made it back.
It's frustrating because I feel like we're just farming currency at this point. We're definitely progressing, and have been progressing, but not at the rate I thought we would be. Villa map. Cards. I got hand. Wasn't identifying it. Delve. Delve tab. Fragments. And we do have what it takes to turn in, so we'll turn in. Back. Of course. The second ring, we didn't.
Learn anything new? Stay in.
Still blows my mind that you can do that. It does. I mean, it doesn't actually blow my mind. It's just cool. But we didn't have Syndicate active. We got almost 1 bar of XP. 83. They put the lab right up front. Random, right? So I guess we can't go in there until we actually clear out the Syndicate. On me. We learned something. I don't know if it was useful, but we did learn it.
My blood boil. I shall make yours boil in kind. Let me act as your spy. Let me be the beacon that burns bright.
I think we're going to interrogate him for now
You'd
because...
have been better off bargaining with me again.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
No disrespect, but you gotta die now. Captain Guess I was better. Well, I can make friends. Yeah,
Interrogate.
things out.
Um,
Everybody loves whole Gav. I am on the job.
Exile.
does she help us fight? I think she does. Yeah, looks good. That also looks good. I don't know. I'm not really overly concerned about
Nights.
because we're not going to equip it anyway, so it doesn't matter. And I just eventually want to get all the recipes. So I've been the prey lately, to be honest with you, mysterious voice. I've definitely been the prey. No questions about it. Unequivocally the prey. There's another portal. Maybe that's the one we want. For our ascension. See, this doesn't feel too bad, this one. For a change. This feels kind of how it did the last recording session. Trial of Piercing Truth. I don't think that's the one we need. Zombies are living. Feels like we got too much there. Like, we could have easily been one shot there for overextending. Easily. You get back in here? You're fogging the arena. And... currency, though. Regal Shards. It's weird. I know the maps are randomized, so it's still bizarre to come in the back end. Feels like it's wrong. Grab that, I guess.
I need more mana.
I think periodically, since we're not going to be cycloning as much, which is good, we're going to try not to anyway. We should be summoning some zombies to replenish their health. Place and replenish. I don't think there was anything in that. Something dropped, but wasn't on the map as something big. Superior Eternal Mana Flask. Piercing Truth, I'm most positive we had. I think I talked about this on one of the episodes a while ago. There's fortunes that you kind of force those to pop out. So what we could do is we could actually look on PoE Trade to buy that fortune. For the one we're missing, so we can ascend. And that actually, you know, in saying that, our next ascension is pretty big defensive wise. I think we were given the choice to go offensive or defensive at one point, and we went offensive. And I don't necessarily regret the decision because I think that's the way the build was designed, or what they suggested to do.
Need a map?
But I think we're just kind of at the point where we have to ascend here. We're not gonna make it.
Stay sane.
Underground sea. Yeah, just more of that. Picking up more loots. Sure, the dragon. Apparently a bunch of stuff up here. Oh, this is where we came in at. And so we can go into the Syndicate laboratory. Okay, so with the laboratory thing, it seems like you have to kill the two on the top, and then you can go on down to the laboratory and kill the third one. Oh, you know, actually that makes sense. So that means, yeah, I think I get it now. That's actually, does she show us the thing? Show investigation. Yeah, so we are in research probably, right? Yeah. And so just like the event is the cart and transportation, This is for the if it's a research event, right? So we go in here, but nobody's in the hideout yet because we haven't put anybody in there. Three must survive, 6 remaining. I don't know what. Please don't kill me. I desperately want to keep my 2 bars of XP. Oh, we're alive somehow.
Leave some for me this time, you big bloody bastard. Even better with a weapon than with words. Pretty good for a talker.
So we're gonna kill one of these. You only get the option to kill him if there's This is betray. +1 ranks to and Ramira and Leo both become rivals. He gets +1 rank and Leo loses all of his ranks.
Delicious violence.
Do I want to do that? What is
I love a bit of
option?
violence. Who among us doesn't? But there's a time and a place. For Chimera, the time is always and the place is wherever he happens to bloody be. I just can't stand it.
I know it seems weird to do, but I'm trying to make it easier. So by making him betray him, they won't show up together. So it's just gonna make it a little bit easier on myself. I don't know if that's what we want to be doing, but I think that's how that makes it. I thought if there was 2 of them together, you could execute one. But if they're alone, you only get the other 2 options. But it doesn't seem to be the case. So I've misunderstood something there. Where was the exit? Oh, we didn't do this. Riker moves to research.
When I get bored, I get the craving.
Sure.
Crude choice.
Where's the exit to this point? It's right over here. In the sulfur vents. Alright. It wasn't too bad. Back up to 2 bars. We're getting there.
Stay sane, Exile.
How many bars long is this?
Hello.
Let's see. 8, 10, 12, 14, 18, 20. It's 22. Instinctively, you just want to say, oh, what's 20? But not necessarily the case, is it?
Blessings.
Blessings indeed. Sulfur vents again. Tier 2. I don't know what this means. Red. Oh, is this because it's in... No, Strand? I think maybe because it was in there, but Strand is... Oh, Strand must be over here. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what that red outline means. Well, that makes sense. Kind of. We have no more sulfur, but so do we have a arcade? Tier 3 arcade? We do. Seems as good as anything. Suppose. Drop the currency off here too, real quick. So theoretically, we could get a ramparts by doing this. If I'm understanding things correctly. I think I am.
They are out to get you.
I think you can technically get it from anywhere. But it's a higher chance from here, maybe. I need to look at that Pantheon stuff too, because I feel like maybe we're not have the correct Pantheons for Delirium, doing the Delirium. Okay.
This time, it'll be you begging for your life. Wait! Another
Come back for her. You push on. Okay, zombies are still alive. I need to check fortunes as well. When we get back out of this. This is going pretty good. This one and the last one, that's kind of how you want them to go, right? So this is transportation. Yeah, here's a transportation event. Okay. What is shooting that big old ball of lightning there? Man, that was a lot of loot. And another Atlas mission. Okay, we're fine. Pretty good. Ancient Orb. Yeah, we have one of those. Apparently those are considered to be really good, though. That makes sense. You get to re-roll a unique. Seems like that would be good. Yeah, doubles just get something you don't have. Okay, so that was a full clear. That's what we want to see. Oh, we have like no zombies, man.
I need more mana.
By thinking. I don't know if we have to stay maybe we have to stay inside. It grows faster. Okay. I don't see any chest. But I think they're supposed to appear as the map gets bigger. No, we didn't find any there. It's alright. Oh, we get nothing. Did we maybe fall out of it there? We might have. Maybe this was it. Yeah, this is what it was. Convince myself, even though I'm not sure. Okay. Starting to feel like maybe picking up the chromatic orbs, the armor to turn in for the chromatic orbs is a waste of space. It does take up a lot of room, and I do definitely want them still, but Tiger Hook. Any ring? Pick up a chess piece. One. I know we need them. That's fine. I mean, that's how the maps are supposed to go. And you look, we got like basically 2 bars, so we'd have to run like 10 maps. A lot of maps, really. But then we get to level up, so. We get a new. I don't know if you get your stats actually just increase by leveling up. We could actually test that if we can ever level up again. If that ever happens again, we can test it.
Are you gonna kill me? No. You're after someone higher up. Problem is, no single person has the information you need. Let me reunite with a colleague of mine.
Plus 3 intervention intelligence per turn. Minus 1 rank on release. Oh, they lose a rank when they come out of there. That I didn't know. That's why you don't do that.
You're starting to figure it out.
Much
aren't
clutter.
you? I can see it in your
You get more intelligence, but they also rank down. We need to rank people up,
Learn anything new?
I think. Okay.
Stay inquisitive, Exile.
Uniques, yeah. I almost forgot I was recording for a second. I didn't forget I was recording, but I kind of slipped into silent mode for a second. And this may be edited out, this part. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah. So that was good. That was real good. Real good. No dying. We could probably potentially level up this episode if we just keep running that and not die. Screaming essence. Starting to feel like we got a ton of loot and I've got nothing to do with it, so loot's somewhat losing its value. And it might be really valuable, oh boy. I just don't really have a need for it. Or I don't think I have a need for it. Chaos orbs are another thing that I want. Do want them. Like these armor scraps, I mean, what are we really? We have one more piece of armor that we have to increase the quality on, and well, actually, that's not true. Probably 4 or 5. But we probably have 80 or so. So I don't know.
Oh, go on.
Anoint items. What's it even do? Oh, it has to be an item from the event, right? I kind of know what I'm doing. Kind of. Summons 3 minions. Minions low damage. Can only summon minions when previous minions are dead. Ineffective against blighted monsters. Same type. Damage and stuns nearby enemy. Lightning. Ineffective against blighted monsters of the same type. I think that's why we probably want a variety. We are coming from the backside too. That one, I guess. The bats, man. The bats. I can't. The words on it. Surely that event over with. Yeah. I don't know. We can't really catch a break. I mean, it kind of sounds like a cop out saying it out loud. Like nothing we could have done there. We definitely could have just not gotten hit by the bats. I could have just played good. Been fine. Yeah, it's I don't know. I don't think it's the build's fault.
How are your maps?
I'm not even gonna bother anointing these items. Is it an anointable item? I don't know. We're just gonna sell it. We're just selling it, guys.
Good luck with your
We're at that point where we really just want to level. We want to get our bonuses. We want to level. And yeah. Forget where this is supposed to go. Okay, so what were we actually running that time? Race course? Race course. A vault map. Do I have vault tier 3? Might do. The vaults. I have 1 vault. It's really important we don't die anymore. Like anymore at all. Ever again in this game. It's almost getting to the point where I'm gonna have to like play. I don't feel like we're quite there yet, but it's almost at that point where we'll level up off screen and then pick up at 84, and hopefully that's enough to carry us through. And like we won't have to worry about dying quite as much. I don't think anything's going to change by hitting 84, though. That's the thing. Ascending might be good enough to do it. Oh, it's so nasty. Just going to hide in this little hole here, and hopefully nothing explodes on us. Turned out okay. This vault feels like it's not shaped correctly, but like not as I'm running through it, it's not how I thought it would be shaped in my mind. The Withering Step's definitely good for there. Instead of cycloning through that, just Wither Step through it. Like all that too, and all that. Keep moving. I don't think we're necessarily damaging me when we do that. Actually, we definitely aren't. But we're able to move fast enough to where it doesn't seem like we really take a whole lot of damage. You know what? Our minions did take a beating there.
I need more mana.
Yeah, I know. Okay. It's just a matter of opening up the vault and picking up loot. Almost made the mistake of underestimating that beast. New recipe unlocked. A ring. Okay, that's really good. That's probably a unique ring though, which is still cool. I think it'll be a way to farm Chaos Orbs quickly.
Life is too precious to waste on you.
We did do a Syndicate thing. I don't think I saw the Syndicate in here. But I'm wondering if there's just some maps where the Syndicate won't show up. And that actually kind of makes sense. Like if the map's not designed to house the Syndicate, why would they be there? So that's something we have to think about. I'm still not worried about wasting our... I'm not saying that. I say I wasn't really worried about wasting our charges of, you know, making sure that they're in there, whatever that mechanic's called. When you say, yeah, I want this event person to be in the map. I do kind of want to be efficient with it, so if we do have to run this one again, the vaults, which we only have one vault map, so we really don't have to worry about it. Slink boots, okay. Do we even get a map yet? We got one. We got waterways. I think we needed that though. We needed the bonus anyway, right? No, we have that one already. Park map. That's definitely new. We're missing a lever. Here, maybe? I think we did this one down here, or maybe we didn't. Might not have. 100% increased evasion rating. The Stibnite? Stibnit? What that says. Oh, we do have to go in here? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I feel like it was three levers and we only did two. Okay. Oh, that's right. pretty short cooldown on Withering Step too.
An exhilarating hunt, Exile. Now it is time for Einar to go to Einar business.
To go to Einhar business. Where do you go at night, Einhar? I know where he goes. I have no idea where he goes. Fired at nah. No. What if there's a build that you ignite yourself? There probably is. That's the crazy thing too. You know, we're really understanding the skills and mechanics of this, of what we're working with right now. But I mean, there's so much more to the skills. I mean, you see all those gems we have in the bank. I mean, it's almost infinite what you could combine potentially. And I'm not saying you should. I mean, a lot of them are probably garbage. Or there's just better ones. Gutting knife.
How are your maps?
Yeah, so the items were in there, but Jun was not in there. %26 to all elemental resistance. Your fire damages can shock but not ignite. I feel like we do have that helm. Seems strange, but... And this might actually be worthwhile putting on. 8% movement speed, 31% increased light radius. Damage when from enemies hitting you is unlucky while you... Can't really afford to lose it. This ring is terrible though, look at this. Yeah, that's actually a really bad ring. What level is that? That's from the last tier range. That one is too, though. I don't think we're gonna hold on to that.
Good luck with your maps.
I think that's actually a decent ring, and may put that on. We have that one. Definitely don't have that ring. We picked up a second ring too, didn't we? We have that one. I'm pretty sure we did need boots. Yeah, kinda. We need belts, actually. Cards. It's actually nice, like even when you start to get the game loop down, if you haven't played this game yet, there's still a lot to think about that it keeps your brain kind of active at all times. At least for me it does. But I don't even have everything figured out. As you considered that.
Let me tell you.
Now I want to look at fortune.
Too many prophecies. I will see you
Okay.
again.
What can we go for here? The villa map. I know we have a villa map. Let's just do that. We don't have that bonus yet, so villa. Actually, here's one that's just already. Let's say steel pit. Oh, that's the prefix and the suffix. Fecund, Titan, Flames, Endurance, and that winds up being. Sure. And that's probably what the bonus is. It usually is. Yep. Zombies look healthy. Okay. We didn't die in that last one, right? Yeah. We're back to where we started the episode. A little bit past it, actually, if you look at it. See, this is an absolute win. I think doing stuff like that, like popping our flask, just to move to another spot faster is probably not good. Not good play. I wonder if it's really, if you're really meant to come in here if you don't There's nobody in here, right? We're just killing... Well, trap. Felt because I was. No, we do want to come in here because there's a Syndicate member in here. I keep forgetting stuff. That's why we come in here. There is definitely people in here that need to be killed to advance the Syndicate storyline.
I'm really building a damaged reputation here. I'm a man of limited talents, as you can see. You're a smart one, Exile.
Yeah, like doing that, the speed boost there, that's not good play. I know this. But I just feel so confident about, you know, the fact that we're going to die again anyway. It doesn't matter. We can do stuff like that. Guff.
Better as a merchant than a fighter. No, I'm just no good at this. Next time you see me, I'll be a new man.
Uh-huh.
You will never get that which you seek.
Level 100 is... It's over, guys. You predicted it. The thing is, I don't, you know, as much as I want to get to level 100, I don't think it's like a milestone. I mean, it is a milestone in the game, don't get me wrong, but it's not like, hey, everybody, I got to level 100. It's not quite how the game works. But that's where we're at right now. Just picking up loot in the Delirium. That's what we do, guys. I don't like the layout of this map. Not crazy about it. Definitely get a lot of movement speed out of the Withering Step too, which is one of the other nice things about it. We should probably be using it a little bit more than we have been. I guess we're moving on. Clear this out first and then go down. Yeah, I think I died in this area last time I came in. It's, yeah, real busy in here. See if we can stay alive. Lookout map, that seems new. Oh, what was the other one? We did find, Parks was the new map we got. You could have done Parks. Okay, that was pretty good. A Reaver sword, sure. Sure. Iron ring is way pretty good. Okay, I think we can go out this way. No, it's another floor. I don't remember this. Well, you know, I kind of do remember it working like this, actually. I think about it for more than 2 seconds. We only did do this one time, so complete the Immortal Syndicate encounters 2 of 3. Missed something in there. See, I don't. When I hesitate to run through all those mobs because I feel like the zombies aren't going to kill them all. But every time I circle back in, they are all dead. And part of me is like, well, we're not getting the XP because we're not on screen, but we definitely are.
Let's be civil this time.
Who's throwing fire at us? Summon an ice golem? No. It looks dicey. Well, I stopped throwing lightning. A little less dicey. Everybody's hardcore until they have negative 20 resistance on cold damage and people start throwing ice. Should have read that. It looked like a lot of numbers. It looked like a lot of high numbers. Basically what it's saying is, be careful. What I read from it. My quick 2-second synopsis of that those affixes. Careful. No, the bats. The bats really do feel, I don't know. At least with our gear set, they feel broken. I mean, they are killing our zombies too, so it's not like it's just me. I wonder if the zombies share resistances. They probably do. Maybe that makes sense. Don't know. Oh, don't kill me. Yeah, I think we just got lazy with the Cyclone. It was part of our issue there. And we're not even supposed to be... We don't even do damage with the Cyclone, really. Kind of silly. I would say that was super successful. That's a really good gem, actually. Purity of Lightning. The Vow Corrupted, 19% quality. And it level... I think it can still level up. Actually a decent gem. That. Probably worth something. The bad part is I don't think people are going to buy it, though. And I say this because... I mean, if you were spending a lot of currency, or even any currency, would you buy a 19% quality gem that can never be a level 20, or would you buy... Yeah, it's actually probably not worth anything, now that I think about it.
The Syndicate is built.
Not as dumb as you. Too much clutter.
Go sell here. We're still kind of sticking with the 2-hour episode. Even as I'm looking at the timer, I'm like, well... Like, I'm talking myself out of doing the editing. Not so much because I don't want to do it, but because I think about all the stuff that we would cut out, and it feels like it should be in. Except for maybe a couple parts. So maybe I'll just remove those parts. Oh no. %30 chance to trigger socketed spells when you spend at least 100 mana to use a skill. It's a kind of cool looking helmet too. Sure. Like it really matters. Not putting it on. There are fragments. Parks was the one we picked up. Lookout, I don't think we have Lookout yet either. So this is where this is going. I think we use this for quality instead of Val. We use this for Val. This is 7. We could actually cash one of these in. I think it's 7. 7 and a fragment.
Journey well.
We need a new map, right? We finished that one. Did we pick up stuff in here? Did we actually finish? No, we didn't finish. I mean, we're close, but I don't know why we thought we finished that. Felt like we did. We come from here? I feel like we came from up there. Here we go. A Val Orb. Is that it? Can't be it. Oh, there he is. I mean, do we need any of this? Not. Grab a helm. Chromatic orb. Okay. I think we kind of needed helms, yeah. Chest plates. And we're back to shuffling currency again.
Salah.
Unveil this. Oh, those in there. I don't know if this is like a crafting bench recipe or a recipe for these things only. It might be for these things only. In which case, it's less good.
Learn anything new?
Less good than I thought.
Stay inquisitive.
Let's see, what's next? What are we doing next, guys? We are going to do... Okay, so hang on a second. I think... Yeah, if we have the line, that means we completed the bonus. So we're looking for ones without the line under it, like this one. So we could do this one. Right? Yeah, and that would be worthwhile to do. Yeah, so that's actually an easier way to look at it instead of looking at the atlas. And just run this, and let's make sure that that was actually the... Yep, magic or higher. It seems to be the bonus for most of these. Yeah. We're at 28, so we got 2% more this episode so far. Okay. Wow. Lay down our weapons. You know, I think we left a lot of loot in the last one. Now I'm sitting here thinking about it. I mean, we didn't have to pick up anything. I don't think. See, the other thing too that's bad about constantly cycloning and using convocation is we keep recalling our zombies and they're getting pulled out of whatever it is they're attacking, right? So you want to convocate to shepherd them around, which I think is the exact term that the guide maker uses. And I thought what we were doing was cool, and it's not bad, but I think we are essentially limiting our damage a little bit by doing that. If they're constantly being teleported, they can't do damage, and they're literally what does the damage in the build. So. This feels much better doing it this. I mean, it actually feels worse to not be able to spam Cyclone, but it feels like it's playing better. This is what we really care about. More zombies do die, but that's just what it is. Kind of makes sense that you don't want your zombies like always alive. Right? I mean, you do, but I mean, if you don't have to Oh! What? Kidding me, game? That. What was that? That was ridiculous. Yeah, you do want to keep your zombies alive, but just the idea of like summoning them once and then forgetting about them. We've already kind of got most of our summons that way anyway. The thing that does all the damage doesn't really make sense to let you get away with that. If they just made it so they were... I mean, I don't even know how they would do it. They gotta melee something, so... Yeah, I'm super bummed out about that. The guy just lasered us down. He had an agenda there, and yeah, he got it done. Hats off to him. Good on his part. I mean, wow. He almost killed us again. Like, it's insane. That's gotta be like chaos damage or one of the bifidas. Yeah, it was ridiculous. Now I have to walk back through here and find all the loots. See, now I'm kind of questioning though, like if people were complaining about Delirium and not having the loot pile up at the end, but before the Delirium, if you were playing this game, you would still have to walk back. If you're trying to clear stuff quickly, you would still have to walk backwards. It's not like that goes away.
I know you want to kill me.
Don't actually. I want to bargain with all of you.
Need of a shake-up anyway, Exile.
Too much
You've achieved
clutter.
nothing.
How are your maps?
I don't think we're gonna level up this this episode, but I think if we play our cards right, we could level up maybe next episode. +2 to socketed minion gen. So that's how we have this helm here. That's minion strength, and half of the life goes to, or half of the strength goes to the minion. This does not have that. Spreads tar when you take a critical strike. 10% increased effect of non-curse orders.
Good luck with your maps.
Which we do have. This is kind of like a substitute helm. I don't think it's better than what we have, but kind of neat. Like if we were playing solo stuff on, we could probably use that. Okay. I'm not overly concerned even about doing the laboratory there. I actually don't even care at this point. Just kidding, I'm going back for it. Just kidding, guys. What I'd really love to do, stay alive for about 4 or 5 maps. It's probably about all we need. Four or 5 maps to staying alive, it's probably good enough.
This is not good.
Janus. Complete the remaining Syndicate encounters.
Just not yet.
Oh, why you went question marky on me there. Still a ton more map to explore here. We'll check it out. Cemetery map. I mean, I have to keep remembering that. Well, this one we're doing specifically because we needed the bonus, which we did actually already finish. That's why we're doing all these for the bonus.
This time, no begging for know what you're.
Let's keep bargaining.
Now, Exile, is whether or not you're foolish enough to face them down.
I'm pretty foolish.
Just might be.
Yeah. I think you're right. We'll probably die, but we're foolish enough to try. Get that going for us. There's something to be said about that. Foolish people that are so foolish that they kind of get out of their own way, in a way. For a lot of things. And I don't want to say I envy the fool, but I definitely don't pity the fool. You guys catch my drift. The gambit of the human experience. There's all kinds of humans. All kinds of human beings. I guess some people would refer to it as, you know, being smart enough to get out of your own way, but I would say sometimes it's sometimes that's true, but sometimes it's being fool enough to
How are your maps, Exile?
being foolish enough to get out of your own way.
Good luck with
It's actually what it takes to execute it, especially in a timely manner too, right? Because if you don't think about things, execute it. Maps. Or cards, and then I feel like we should have to repair something here at some point. The fact that we don't is pretty nice. So there's the armor. Okay, so I think actually a better way to look at this rather than doing this is like just looking at the lines. I think the bottom gray one's probably completed. This one means that it's the bonus, the underline. And then the red outline means it's a conqueror's. Just looking at this, we have 5 here. We know that we didn't do the bonus, so we could grab this. Probably much better than looking at the atlas. I mean, it's nice to look at the atlas, but that's just much quicker. And essentially the same outcome in the end. Eventually we'll have to like plan and stuff, but we can't really force. I mean, as far as doing what we have, anyway, we're gonna have to farm some areas specifically to finish getting the map drops. But coming in the back way. Are they in here? I guess not. 2 of them over here, though. Guys, I gotta say, we should definitely do these 2 before we jump into the portal. Guff had disappeared last time. Betray. +1 ranks to Guff. Wagering on item worth. I know what that means. What do you have?
I'm supposed to offer to betray here.
Sheltering Harbinger orbs. I don't know what Harbinger orbs are. Been betrayed.
I will rip your traitorous bones from your still living body one by one. I'm not afraid. Deal's a deal.
Deal is a deal. The deal.
Cool wins.
Cool wins. Yeah, we just don't care what's on these. Just don't care. Unless it's on the crafting table, in which case we care, but I don't think it is.
This is your eternity.
Did Hinekora... It is
Personal exile.
There's a lot of Syndicate in here. I think all those green things on the map are in fact Syndicate. Yeah, our zombies are hurt pretty bad. That's where we summoned 2. Yeah, I knew that. That's just bad. We didn't have our zombies, and we had to run back to the fire. Feels incredibly bad.
I need more mana.
Can maybe turn this around. Eventually, this is where we died, so. Yeah, I think the cyclone spam was the issue there. That's what's been slowing us down. So we finally got warmed back up to enough where we're not. Was that even a sentence? Ah! I don't know how we didn't die from that, to be honest. We're not spamming cyclone. There phase 2? Yeah, of course there's phase 2. Pick up all that, sure.
Too much clutter.
So hopefully next episode we're playing like we're kind of playing now. Even though we died there, I still think that was actually okay. Better than before, anyway.
Stay inquisitive.
Pretty good resistances, good movement speed. When you move, it's not great. Actually, a lot of good defenses. No, we didn't want to do that. Why did we do that? Okay. We have all those, really. Oh, I kind of remember these boots, actually. It's a weird looking pair of boots. Kind of cool. Looks like something out of Evil Dead. Me. I see. Pretty sure we have this necklace. Two maps. The helm we're gonna sell. I think we have 2 rings now. We could more chaos orbs. Yeah. Belts. We need belts. I have to remember to pick up belts.
Stay sane.
Whoa, we only got 1 there? We goofed something up. That sucks. 20, we need probably at least, I don't know, maybe we could buy a pair of boots. I'll check actually in between episodes if buying a pair of boots is a thing. Wait, did we finish in here? I don't think we did. We did not. Killed everything, but we didn't go back and pick up loot. Oh, one of the other things I think I forgot to mention about the difference between the American and the Chinese client, and maybe I'm thinking of a different game. I don't think I am. They actually have a pet. Their pets actually pick up items, if I'm not mistaken. I could be very mistaken about that. I'm thinking of a different game or something completely from a long time ago. Who knows?
I need more mana.
But there was something else, and I feel like the thing that I was missing was that. Maybe not. Or it's like it maybe... Yeah, that is. I think that is what it is. I don't know how that would actually work out, though, if you have the limited bag space and then all of a sudden you have to... I don't know, constantly be emptying your bag because your pet picks up everything.
Clean violence.
I mean, I'm sure there's filters associated with it, but I mean, even then. Got a lot of unique items today. You really want is the unique XP.
Even better with a weapon than with words.
Why? Why does it want its friend?
Always hoped.
Execute Leo or execute in that fled?
To the dark place.
That fled moves to research. Leo testing implicit item limits? Alright, we'll do that.
It plays too rough.
Said we needed belts, right? Belts. Leather belt?
We have come to an accord.
Sure.
I think.
Sure, guys. Are the her masks the fragments? That's like the worst one to find. And I feel like that's all we find. It's not, no, it's definitely not true. But I see it enough. It's got a unique name too. It just kind of sticks with me. The her mask. I'm sure it probably means something other than her mask. It's one word. It probably is a word that I'm just not familiar with. Almost certainly is. What happened to the seam we were following there? Disappear on me? I went up this way. There's so much loot, it's crazy, and that's without even having the filter on. Yeah, we want all that, I guess.
Too much clutter.
We're already cluttered. I don't know if I can leave and this is fine. We'll try it.
Glad you made it back.
Okay. 183 increased physical damage. It's definitely not for us, but I don't know. Weird looking. Yikes. A belt that we can't use. Gem. We're definitely going to keep. Two cards. Three cards.
Salah.
That's insane how much XP we've lost. Well, it's actually really, it's kind of getting to me. It's to the point where I almost can't play anymore today without wiping it from my memory. Problem is, I feel like we're starting to get the hang of what we're supposed to do now, and if I take a
Need a map, Exile?
couple days break from the next recording,
May your maps be merciful.
forget the whole thing. I know that there's an item inside John there. So I'll get it next time I come through there. So I gotta actually clear this. Did that disappear? Kind of looks like it did, didn't it? Oh, it's still there. Maybe? You know, we should probably figure out the a better setup for our filter. Maybe go in here and edit some of this stuff because, yeah, I don't know. It's having to sit there and sift through it like visually, kind of a pain in the butt. I mean, it's easy enough to do, but it does. It's something that we could potentially not have to do. That's Assassin's Garb. Why are we looking at that? I know why the game. It's supposed to be for crafting, right? But we're not actually crafting items, so or armor. I was gonna say it would be nice to see for our Guardian, but our Guardian, you know, it hasn't died in such a long time. Kind of nuts. Do we do this whole thing? Yep. Elder's Sword, Armor Scrap. That was what I was trying to get to beforehand. We definitely need to go in this cave over here. Like scanning the loot for belts here. Alteration Transmutation. Did we need this map? We must have. Because I haven't been doing ones that we don't need. Oh, that's the laboratory. Is there an actual like arena in here? Oh, we did it. Whoops. Oh!
How are your maps?
They're good. Good. China, no, it's nothing to sell.
May your maps be merciful.
Okay. And we're still saving stuff for baubles. We really don't even need baubles, but I mean, we might. The flask that we're using right now is not the recommended flasks. We will need them again for sure at some point. See, that's the thing is like I'm starting to feel the pressure of the clock to finish this before the next event gets released. Because in saying that, well, I'm like, well, we got to find the next flask, the actual proper flask, and then we have to have the baubles to upgrade it. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff left to do. Not enough time. I just use a bow. I don't know. Find out here in a second. We needed gloves. We don't have any gloves? Oh, no, we got gloves. No, we don't have gloves. Okay. As we were out of gloves. And we're not out of gloves. Ring, neck. Go with a two-hander and... Oh, this piece.
Glad you made it back.
I don't know how those sneak into the this tab here.
Need a map?
Two.
May your maps be
Two,
merciful.
please. We were still running this? There's no way that's true. No, we were done. I saw some mobs there, but... maps. Looking for ones we haven't finished. Academy we don't have. Haven't done this one yet, so... The conservatory. Conserve. We haven't done this one at all. How's that possible? Is that a tier 4? It is a tier 4. We're looking at tier 4. I mean, that's okay. No, we don't identify. Yeah, I guess we could do it. No harm in doing it. Besides losing all this XP. Oh, it actually gives you the XP per hour down there? Oh, that's interesting. XP per hour. I see. 5 million. Oh, so that's cool. I actually really like that. Kind of give you a metric on how well you are or not doing.
They will turn you into red.
You're playing too slow, or if you're doing really, really well. A lot going on there. I don't, So sad right now. We can still crawl this back though. Let's I need zombies though. Man. There goes the caravan too. Oh!
I need more mana.
We made the same mistake. We were definitely in there cycloning, weren't we? Yeah, we definitely were. Which is not really what we want to be doing. I really had to focus there to not die. We could peel this back. This might be the one we need. No, piercing truth. No. 1 in 6. All right. Potentially worse. Yeah, I mean, this is how we're supposed to do. We're not supposed to engage anything. Really. This thing is not dying, is he? A lane line. Sentinel jacket, ruby ring, excellent. Jewel. Beer flask, okay. Yeah. Yeah, we just gotta avoid that trap, guys. I think that's really what it is. Wanting to stop and cyclone stuff. It's just, I feel like we're playing a barbarian or something. We're just like, yeah, cyclone in, whirlwind in. It's not really what's happening in this build. We're refusing, okay. Oh. See, I wonder if some people just have so much currency when they go through this stuff that can just kind of not even stop and pick stuff up unless it's the really good stuff. I don't know. Why were we moving so funny right there? Pathing? Pathing issue? What did we need? We needed belts still. And rings. We were always going to need rings. Rings are an issue. Syndicate Laboratory. One armor scrap in that. That seems worth it. Are we supposed to go up this way? I feel like the Syndicate, we don't really have this stuff down. Another betrayal job, okay. Like we do the temple. I feel like we got the temple down. Pretty good at the moment. Except for the last boss in the temple. Another betrayal job. I don't see another betrayal. Betrayal job? Hello? "46 monsters remain." I never noticed that before. Interesting. Actually pretty helpful. I say I like there's other things in the game that aren't helpful, but not what I mean.
Friends. Yeah, find things out.
I want to get one of these jokers inside of these things here. Coronial leather. Armor. Chaos orb. Please. They picked up the Chaos orb and three of them appeared. Wow, the Syndicate does not play. I think maybe next episode, guys, I'm going to take the time to level up off screen. And no, you know what? As depressing as it is, I feel like that's a mistake. I really want to do it though. We just failed that? Yeah, we failed that. Like, okay. I didn't even want to go down to the laboratory. I'm out of here. Yeah, it feels like a mistake to do that. I want to do that so I can ensure that I do it, and who knows how long it's going to take. But I'd also be wanting to run maps for bonuses and stuff, and I feel like we should probably do that on the camera, the quote-unquote camera. Yeah, I guess all that. What is this? Two rings right there. Um, 10% quality. It's not bad. We're down to no belts now. Is okay. Almost out of two-handed weapons too. Also okay. Lovely.
Good luck with your maps, Exile.
The leyline map. Okay. Well, let's take a look at our atlas here real quick. I think that was going to be the last one for the episode. 10 minutes out for 2 hours. Depending on how I edit it, if I do edit it, it might be like an hour, it might be an hour and a half. It could be hour and 50 minutes that I recorded, so it's hard to say what's going to happen. But the plan is to edit it and try to get it a little bit more fast paced, I guess. Take out some of the boring stuff. There's a ton of maps to do. That's what I'm realizing. I mean, we have to do all these to get this bonus up, to get it up to 154%. And there's so much stuff to do. And then once we clear all these, right? I mean, then you put these in, right? And they all rank up a tier. And you have to do all these for bonuses. Well, you know, now that I'm looking at it, it kind of looks like, let's just double check. Okay, so we put this in here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do those all stay like they're completed? They do. Okay, so maybe we've been going about this wrong. I think I'm going at it at an angle that the explanation for how this works that I watched, excuse me, was out of date. So we could theoretically increase the tier of these and do higher tier ones. We don't have to do the lower tier ones. Does that mean there's 154 maps on this page here alone? It doesn't look like it. 7, 8, 9, 9, 18, 27, 36, 12. 12 times 3 is 36. It's like 72. Rough estimates. Definitely not 154. So, yeah, I'm actually not sure. Maybe we'll stick with this and try to do it this way. Lex Proxima. I don't know. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. If you like the video, drop us a like. If you want to see more from me, TheUnusualMaw, hit the subscribe button. But that's going to do it for this episode. See you guys in the next one. Until then, take care. See you guys.